Alright, welcome back everybody to Persona 3 Reload. When last we left off, we were about halfway through the month of January, heading toward the very end of the game. We finally got the opportunity to begin the social link that is Aegis, the Aeon social link. You know, for the last month of the game. So not a lot of time left. And I took the time to do a lot, and I mean a lot, of off-screen grinding to get items so that we can get ultimate weapons and ultimate equipment and making certain persona and stuff. So, first things first, I want to go over some of the persona that I made off-screen. Let me pop into the Velvet Room and we'll take a quick peek at them.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。どうぞご覧ください。
Alright, so first off, we made
ご覧
Abaddon,
ください。
the destroyer and angel of the bottomless pit as described in ancient scriptures. He controls locusts, uses them to cause massive destruction to villages. We also made Alilat,
こちらのペルソナですね。
the Arabian mother goddess, also known as Alat. The black stone at the Kaaba was thought to be her residence. She and her son, Dushara, were worshipped there by desert nomads. This is the Ultimate Empress Arcana, by the way. We made Ananta,
こちらのペルソナですね。
the thousand-headed serpent of Hindu myth. Ananta is Sanskrit for infinite. After resting on him, Vishnu woke up and created the universe. Now, I know it says thousand-headed serpent, but thousand heads translates to 7, according to Persona. Let's see, we also made Asura.
こちらのペルソナですね。
The Hindu king of Asuras is named Mahavarakana, or one who shines on all. In Buddhism, he is known as Dainichi Nyorai. I made Beelzebul,
ご覧ください。
demon whose name means Lord of the High Place, possibly derived from the Syrian deity Baal. He presides over death and the spirits of the deceased. Many worship him because of this power. He also looks very unga bunga. Let's see, I also made Beelzebub,
ご覧ください。
the demonic lord of the flies whose insect minions carry souls for him to control. He is mentioned in the Bible as the leader of evil spirits and is seen as a powerful demon. Big Fly. I've also made Byakko,
ご覧ください。
one of the Suling, celestial creatures of Chinese myth. It represents the direction west, the season of autumn, and the element of metal. He's believed to be the king of all beasts. We also made Cybele? Sybil? I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, but the Phrygian mother goddess of the earth. She's often depicted with wild animals and lions in particular. She had her priest Attis as a lover, but drove him insane when he was forced to marry another. I like how any of these level 99s you can still see the growth 3 that I stuck to them when I was farming. Futsunushi,
ご覧ください。
the Nihon Shoki sword deity who pacified Ashihara no Nakatsukuni. His name comes from Futsu, the fashion in which things are cut, and Nushi, his nature as a god. Essentially, calling him cutting god. Hence why he learns sword skills. That's the ultimate magician arcana. We also made Horus.
ご覧ください。
Thank you!
Oh, thank
ThorW
you.
comfy persona ship dress.
Thank you very much, Hero, for 62 months of personership. Horus, an ancient god of Egypt whose eyes are the sun and the moon. Revered by some as the chief god, he is often depicted as a hawk or a falcon. Shiny bird. We also made Koryu,
こちらのペルソナですね。
Known as the Yellow Dragon and renowned as the most benevolent of dragons, it reigns over the Suling, the celestial creatures of Chinese myth. It is located in the center of the four beasts. That's why it carries 4 balls. We also made Sandalphon.
こちらのペルソナですね。
Metatron's twin brother in Judeo-Christian lore. He is the master of heavenly songs. It is said a human would take 500 years to walk the length of his body. It's a big boy. Big boy. I also made Surt,
ご覧ください。
a fire giant in Norse mythology. He rules the fire realm Muspelheim and brandishes a burning sword. At Ragnarok, he will set the world ablaze. And finally, we made Susanoo,
こちらのペルソナですね。
a god of Japanese legend. Born along with Amaterasu and Tsukuyomi, he was cast out for lewd behavior. He redeemed himself with heroic deeds like slaying the Yamato no Orochi. I did actually get a copy of his cloth, but I didn't save him at that higher level and just fused him into something else. So, I forgot. Oh well, it's not a big deal.
おやめになりますか？
On top of
ま
that,
た
I would like to show you the personas that we're currently rolling with before we get continuing, because I do have a couple of interesting ones. So, I have Attis here, and he is my auto persona. He has Auto Maraku, Auto Masuku, Auto Mataru. He's got Heals, Enduring Soul, and Life Aid. The reason I chose to make Attis my auto bitch is because Attis has really high natural agility, and it only took like a couple of incense cards to put it to maximum. I think at level 99 he had almost 90 agility, so it only took like 4 of them. 4 or 5. So, he guarantees that we go first. We've got Norn, who we had before, but I just want to point out Norn has maximum magic. Lilim. That's right, Lilim. I have her as my charge support. Charge, concentrate, heat riser, debilitate, buffs, stuff like that. Why? Because why not? I like Lilim. Besides, it's really not hard to just slap a growth 3 onto a persona, not use it while farming, and get it to level 99 over time. And then replace the growth 3 with like a Masuku Kaja or Mataru or whatever. Those cards I've got plenty of. I've got Hua Po max level. Literally, I just did this because I like Hua Po. I've always liked her design. And she's always been a really strong early to mid-game persona or demon in Shin Megami Tensei. I did not realize Hua Po naturally got 99 magic. This is no incense boosting or anything at all to change stats on her. She just naturally has really high magic stat. Anyway, she is a fire damage build. Inferno and Maragidyne, Fire Amp, Fire Boost, Single Target, and Multi-Boost, so she'll burst major fire damage. We've got Beelzebub as a dark build. Just Maegeon, and that's pretty much it. Also got rid of his weaknesses with Null Fire and Drain Light. I did have to do a little bit of finagling for that. Why'd I do it? Just because Big Fly is cool. It's hilarious. Little Pixie Girl gets more natural magic than Big Fly Demon. In case you guys didn't know, early game Persona actually generally at max level will have pretty competitive stats, if not outright better stats than late game Persona. Alice hasn't changed. She's still die for me. Jack Frost, that's right. Elizabeth said she wanted a max level Jack Frost to see. I made one. I made him good too. Diamond Dust, Ice Amp, Ice Boost, Freeze Boost, Ailment Boost, Spellmaster, Single Target Boost, and Null Fire. You've heed your last hoe when you see this particular snowman. And again, I haven't really done much for stat changes on the vast majority of these Persona. Just good stats once max leveled. Siegfried. So I got him to level 99. And the reason behind that is because it was very easy to do, because Siegfried was one of the Persona that would show up in cards relatively often. Anyway, the other reason is because he does really high slash damage, and he boosts. Having slash amp and slash boost and critical up and all that stuff actually boosts the Thurgy that he gives us, the Saw Blades, and almost guarantees that they crit and do insanely high damage. I was using him specifically for hunting the Reaper for that kind of situation. Mara is still Maraing, piercing. We got Satan to max level, which means now we have single target almighty skill Black Viper, which is super high almighty damage. And that's our team right there for the most part. Now, as I was saying, I was hunting the Reaper. So, Elizabeth, guess what? I have a bloody button for you. I see that you have acquired a bloody button, which means you've managed to defeat the Reaper. That's quite the feat. You are approaching the level of strength I had hoped you would achieve. I have waited so very long in this room where time has no meaning. You may be the one to help me answer the question that has confounded me. Please excuse me. That completes this request. We got Divine Pillar. I wonder what that does. Take out the ultimate adversary. The final request. No one can deny your power, not after you defeated the Reaper in battle. And thus we have arranged a battle with an opponent befitting your caliber. The ultimate adversary, so to speak. I believe you are familiar with the depths, correct? At its end lies the deepest point of Tartarus. Please head there to face this challenge. Alone. Alone? Alone? Also, I want to point out, I was farming the Reaper to try and get the Omnipotent Orb, and after killing it a lot, I killed it quite a few times, I looked it up. The only way to get the Omnipotent Orb is to complete this quest. So yeah, for those wondering, the Omnipotent Orb, I don't know if it'll let us look at it here. That has always been one of the ultimate pieces of equipment in the Persona series. It essentially makes you immune to damage. So the fact that you could farm that off the Reaper, although at a less than 1% drop chance in previous games, was pretty busted. Just a tiny bit busted. But, apparently we can only get it through that particular quest. We have to defeat the ultimate adversary. We will be looking to do that in the near future, because there's only so long left for the game. Alright, let's get going and continue with our story time. We'll come back to tartar sauce when we need to. I've been feeling kind of down lately, so I went to Escapade for a change of pace, and someone was selling these brand new super cute accessories there. Sucks I couldn't buy anything though. Everything was way over my budget. It's like I have nothing to talk about if I don't buy anything new. Is there anything affordable around here? What about Umiyushi's new menu item? People have been talking that up. Maybe I'll try it then.
Gotta stay up to date with the latest trends after all. Although, it seems like a lot of trends have to do with religion these days.
Sorry, shops, I don't have time to go shopping at you. I have to go make my toaster love me. Dude, I was invited in that cult thing again. Oh yeah, you're talking about the girls being a chick magnet. We've seen this dialogue before. Hey, promise me you'll do whatever you want, whenever you want, while we're still young, all right? I've always got your back, dude. Choosing a career sucks, man. I'm serious this time. Shit, what should I do? He finally found something that actually sucks. Work.
お疲れ様です。
If you do not mind, I would like to walk home together with you again.
Yes.
ありがとうござい。
Before we leave, could we take a slight detour? I want to go to the roof.
私、ここが好きなんです。街が一望できますから。右手にムーンライトブリッジがあって、向こうはポロニアンモール。あ、知ってましたか？私たちの寮、ここから見えるんですよ。私が眠っていた屋久島の海は、ここよりずっと透き通ってましたけど、私、ここからの眺めの方が好きです。ここへ来る前は、景色に好きとか嫌いとか考えもしませんでした。あなたはどうですか？この街、好きですか？
Yeah, I like it here. It's pretty cool.
よかった。同じものを見て、同じ気持ちになれるって、いいですね。いろいろなものに、それまで感じなかった思いが生まれてきて、最近は少し怖いと思うことさえあります。でも、あなたと一緒にいることで変わっていくなら、私、そういう自分を大事にしたいと思います。
Igus revealed her resolve to me. We have grown closer.
あ、ごめんなさい。つい長話を。1月ですし、ここじゃ風が冷たいですよね。あなたが風邪でもひいたら大変です。
We decide to head back to the dorm.
おかえり。
Mitsuru Senpai and Sonata Senpai went to take their exams today. They're going again tomorrow too. How do they concentrate with everything going on?
Why wouldn't I concentrate? I'm not about to give up.
I suppose you could say we are defying fate. But I want to ensure I'm doing everything that I can be doing. Which is to say that I won't give up either.
By the way, if you're going to Tartarus, I'll go with you. The final battle's in a couple of weeks. I'm not putting training on hold just because of some exam.
I don't know if I could keep up, but at the very least I won't give up either.
ねえね
I really don't know how they do it. But however they do it, I think they're right to. I'm actually feeling kind of inspired, so maybe I'll do some studying on my own too. Oh, but I'll definitely go to Tartarus if you want.
ね。
Whenever I see followers of the cult, it just reminds me that there's no way I'll ever devote myself to it. Even if I'm ever swayed to join, hearing Natsuki-chan's voice would snap me back to reality.
もしかして。
If only everyone could form a strong bond with someone, then nobody would be flocking to that cult.
そういえば。
Come to think of it, have you decided on a career path yet? I recommend being proactive now so you're not overwhelmed as a third year. Remember, defeating Nyx isn't the end.
それは。
It is a means for us to keep moving forward.
ですね。
I was thinking about what Strega said about the fall being salvation. Didn't someone else say something similar?
You mean Ikutsuki?
はい。
Yeah, I remember Ikutsuki-san talking about salvation in the fall. Do you think it was just a coincidence?
Nope.
The media is attempting to sway public opinion by reporting on Strega's activities in a positive light. And the most popular queries on the internet include the keywords Nyx, cult, and end of the world. Do people truly yearn for the fall after all?
Maybe.
People either have no will to live, or they aren't allowed to have any will to live. That's the current state of this society we live in.
Shit sucks, yo. What are we doing for the evening? Literally whatever the hell we want. Let's walk the dog. And Mitsuru will come with pork.
いつも元気だな、コロマルは。なんだかほっとするよ。やれやれ、こんなところにまでビラが。来る道すがらも見たら何百と貼られていたの。肌寒さは気温のせいだけではないかもな。まあ、やるべきことは決まっている。自分と仲間を信じて進むだけだ。行こう、一緒に。
Hell yeah.
なんだ、もういいのか？ん？また何か持ってきたようだな。
A luck one. I'll take it.
ああ、そうだ。二人とも今日は連れ出してくれてありがとう。おかげで息抜きができたよ。さすがにセンター試験となると少しは緊張するしな。随分と話し込んでしまったな。そろそろ帰るとしよう。
There's no school today, because it's Sunday. There's also no Tanaka. Oh, I just thought of something. I can.
I've always thought that taking college entrance exams was just a one-and-done deal. But after you take the National Center test for university admissions, there's a secondary exam for each college you apply to. It's like there's no end to the tests. Mitsuru-san and the other third years are amazing.
Masaka.
The machine that malfunctioned in the command room. The camera. Oh, don't mind me, I just realized something.
そういえば、
It's getting pretty obvious who believes in the cult and who doesn't. Do you have any friends besides us who don't believe in the cult?
I think so, yeah.
すごいね。
That's reassuring. I think this kind of thing really reflects a person's virtue.
I did get a couple of big boy skill cards when I was grinding. Maybe they weren't. Oh, I did get some amps. Whoops, I meant to sit heal support. I wanted to look at that. Alright, I don't have anything super major. That being said, I guess I could do like an extra charge card. While I'm thinking about it, why don't we head on into the antique store and
いらっしゃい。
buy some equipment, shall we?
何にする？
I have 19 dead moon tusks. You don't want to know how long it took to get that many. Too long. The answer is too long.
何がお望
Alright.
みだ？
Alright, so. Ultimate equipment time. We already had the evil gloves for Akihiko for his weapon. Let's get this Kokuseki Senjin for Mitsuru. Gives her the magic ability skill, which is nice. Masakado's katana for Junpei. Can't make the Metatronius, because I can't get Metatron yet. So that'll have to wait. I already made a couple of Armor of Lights. I've got some more Savior's Augite. Quintessence Bow for Yukari is her ultimate thing. Auto Concentrate is nice. I guess we'll grab this Aura Dog suit for Koromaru. Getting this Null Ice for Akihiko. Couldn't get the Goddess Water Lily yet either. Sure, we'll grab the Storm Ring for Junpei. Oh, there go all my diamonds. I'm gonna have to go buy more. Oh, I can't go in there right now because it's daytime. So, the nice thing about the gems is that you can buy them. Which means that while farming the gems and farming money, I was farming money that could get me gems on top of being able to do all that stuff. And I killed the Reaper a bunch for XP, and that also gave me a bunch of stuff to sell for money. So they kind of feed into each other. Anyway. Here, Akihiko. Armor of Light. Reduce magic damage high. Hell yeah. I was using this Fallen Noble armor for Unshaken Will, which is pretty nice. Armor of Light for a bunch of... Oh yeah, Yukari, we can make you immune to your weakness to Zappies. Oh, Divine Pillar gives firm stance. Okay. I forgot to check what that did. Oh. Here's your weapon. Junpei, here's your Masakado's katana. Shoes of Light. You also need... Amritite necklace is very nice and all, but you need to null ice. There we go. Need to do. Here is your Kokuseki Senjin. Koromaru, here's your dog. Here's your Aura Dog suit, buddy. And that Null's light, which is nice, so he can have something like this pumpkin mask equipped instead of the Null thing. I can literally have whatever the hell I want equipped for you here. Yeah, Null All Ailments is pretty good. Hi, Crusher Mock. Alright, we got big boy equipment equipped now for most of our characters. I'll have to buy more diamonds. Seems to be the thing to do to join that cult thing now. Why isn't anyone trying to stop them from doing such a damn fool thing?
Did you see the news? Some thug broke into the hall where the university testing is held. My eldest is entering high school next month. I'm so worried. My neighbor's son was apparently taking the test then. He said the man was screaming Nix or something with a crazed look on his face.
Nix! That man's favorite character to play in Dota 2? Nix Assassin.
I studied all about cats and told my dad about it. He said I did a great job and he was impressed. And he promised he was going to convince my mom. I hope I can get this cat.
I hope this kid gets a cat too. He's working hard.
My mom and dad keep saying this weird phrase, believe in Nix-sama and be saved. But who's Nix-sama?
Listen to the emptiness and empty your own heart. You will hear a sound. That is the sound of Nix-sama. Her heartbeat, her breath, her whisper. When salvation is at hand, your heart will be free of pain and you will be at peace. But alas, there are still many irredeemable people in the world who cling to this world and doubt Nix-sama. The pain in your heart will be as the burning red flames of hell! Okay, dude. Sheesh, weirdos out here. Hey, what's up, Hayase?
Yo.
Hey, Yuki, you want to grab something to eat? There's something I want to talk to you about. Are you free right now?
Yoshi.
Great, then let's get some ramen. Today I'm gonna go with the special extra large.
例の推薦がかかってた試合、昨日だったんだ。
Did you win?
俺に対する愚問だな。もちろん優勝したぜ。
Hey, congrats, man.
俺を誰だと思ってる。ま、ありがとよ。
Ah, Oreo dareda te moteyaru. Who the hell do you think I am? Well, it's more like who do you think you're talking to?
終わったんだよな。俺の競技人生、急に空っぽの気分だ。
So what are you gonna do now? I'm going to
就
Disney
職しよ
World.
うと思う。家族を守るためにというとかっこつけすぎだが、もう当てはある。死んだ親父のつてで車のメーカーにな。少し遠いとこにあるんだ。替え玉頼め。おごってやるから。
Hey, thanks.
ああ、いくらでも食っていいぞ。お前に会ってからいろいろ分かったよ。俺はずっと学校や家族のせいにしていた。自分と向き合うことから逃げていた。お前に会えてなかったらきっと今の自分を不幸だと思ってただろうな。お前のことは忘れないぞ。
Hayase opened up to me about his decision. Feels like we're getting even closer. Rank 9.
いろいろ準備だの挨拶回りだのがあってな。寂しがる間もなさそうだ。また飯食おうぜ。もう何度会えるかわからないが、それにしてもうまいな、ラーメン。
Hayase and I chatted until it got late.
おかえりなさい。
なあ、
Strega believes the fall will bring salvation, but I wonder what my grandfather thought of it. He didn't believe in the future, so perhaps he also thought like Strega. But that is just speculation. The dead cannot speak on their own behalf, so we may never know.
Before I do anything, I'm going to the club. I got stuff to buy. Anyway, I just spent a bunch of diamonds, so... Oh, there goes half my money. Jeez! It costs so much money to buy those things, but hey, what can you do? Alright, dating site notes. Let's pop one on high SA just to be sure I've got him all complete. I've got these free nights available, so I can use them.
では始めますかね。
Let's get started, shall we? Zilka, Zilka, Besa, Besa. There's been an awful lot going on in the world lately, but you shouldn't let it get to you. Many people are overly susceptible to the effects of the occult. The worst thing a magician can do is lose control. Always do what must be done and you'll be fine. Anyway, today's lecture is on the magic of ancient Greece. Oh boy, we're gonna talk about Medea and Kirke. Greece is known as the birthplace of Western philosophy and rationality, but the art of the curse advanced right alongside those lofty notions. While Greece was home to the great philosophers like Socrates, Thales, and Plato, it was also the home to legendary enchantresses. For example, there was Medea, the passionate sorceress of Colchis. She was a witch who didn't hesitate to kill her brother, or even her own children. Then there was Kirke, daughter of Helios, who was an expert in both poison and medicine. Without Hermes' help, the legendary Odysseus would have been turned into a pig by Kirke. These may have only been myths, but by reading between the lines, you can see ancient Greece's views on magic. Greek magic began to take shape around the 8th century BC. It was around the same time that the polis, or city-states, were developing. Like many ancient civilizations, they worshipped gods for protection. There were temples that priestesses tended. These women would double as oracles. Gradually, however, these ceremonies were performed in secret rather than in public. The reason for this was the people's desire to monopolize the power of the gods. They copied the barbaric practice of legend, sacrifices, drinking, orgiastic festivals. Dangerous acts such as these became widespread. Apollo, Dionysus, Orpheus. These were the gods they invoked when performing the rituals. Are you all paying attention? Don't go crossing the river Styx now. How about I toss out a question for you? Get it wrong and your aura will shift. Now then, I choose thee, Yuki. I've mentioned 2 Greek sorceresses. One was Medea. Who was the other? Oh, you gave us the easy one. Kirke.
Okay.
Very good. Your aura is as clear as a mountain spring. Anyway, back to the lecture. It was that secrecy which turned priestesses into sorceresses. Teachings originally meant to bring salvation to the body and soul fell into mere debauchery, which lured people down the hideous path of immoral practices. Necrophilia, using babies as potion or spell ingredients. This was the birth of the abominable dark arts. I answered correctly. Everyone knows I'm a weirdo. Hello, I guess.
Makoto-san, are you leaving already? Then I'll come with you.
Let's hang out with Igus. Yay!
ありがとうございます。
It's cold out, so we should head straight home. Let's see, when is the next train?
Ah? Pork, pork.
危険ですので、私の後ろにいてください。どちらも。 とても怒っているようです。あなたたちは確かいつも神社でお会いする。
Nah, Killer Finn, that guy's the weirdo that knows all about magic and occult stuff. The school nurse, as all school nurses do.
どうしたんですか？え、コロマルさんを私たちが？待って、私たちはコロマルさんをいじめてなんていません。確かに戦いでは力を貸してもらっていますけど、でもそんな。この方たちはコロマルさんの古いお仲間なんです。私たちと付き合いだしてからコロマルさんが怪我ばかりだって疑って、どうすれば分かってもらえるでしょう。
Now, how could they think that we can do anything bad? Try explaining. I guess you've got this.
皆さん誤解なんです。どうか怒らないで。落ち着いてください。
He just attacked August.
ご
Bad
めんな
dog.
さい。私の手硬いから。そうか、疑われても仕方ないですよね。こんな普通と違う体じゃ。あの子怪我してないといいけど。私最近思うんです。たとえこの心が皆さんに近づいたとしても、体はずっと機械のまま。もちろんそんなの当たり前なんですけど、兵器としては力不足で触れ合うには硬すぎる。中途半端ですよね。ただの機械でも人間でもなくて。
That's not true, August.
で
You
も
are my toaster, and I love you.
すみません。ありがとうございます。そうですよね。割り切れなくたってありのままの私でいいんですよね。ごめんなさい。なんだか変なことを言って。私作ってもらったから皆さんやあなたに会えたのに、あなたのそばにいられるんだから迷うことなんてないはずなのに。
I can sense August's faint affection.
私さっきの皆さんたちにちゃんと話しに行ってきます。またあなたが危ない目に遭ってはいけませんから。すみません。また後ほど。
Parted ways with August and went back to the dorm.
おかえりなさい。ですね。
I was thinking about what Strega said about the fall being salvation.
Wait, we already had this dialogue.
いえ。
なあ、
Studying for the college entrance exams got me thinking about where my life is going. So I'll say this again. We've all got our futures ahead of us, and we're not going to let Nick stand in our way. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what I could do? Before I continue on, I could go sell my loot and probably make back most of the money that I just spent the other day. He's a great man. He understands my pain and has answers to all my questions. Thanks to him, I have accepted the teachings of Nyx. If only I had the words to explain to you how wonderful it feels. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Nyx this, Nyx that. These are a bunch of dummies.
よ。頼んだぞ。よく来たな。どれだ。
Alright. Let's see how much.
まとめて手放す。
Holy crap, I've got 7 million worth of stuff? It's gotta be mostly because of the bloody buttons. I did farm the Reaper a lot.
そうか。いくつだ？
Yeah. I had 48 bloody buttons from Reaper murders. Sheesh, that's a lot of Reaper kills.
わかった。引き取ろう。もういいのか。また来い。
Kill death a bunch of times. Get rich. Alright, what is this evening? A free evening. Alright then. Hi, Mr. Furman. Oh, by the way, as we scroll through this, I want to point out that it's kind of odd, in my opinion, that everyone that I have at rank 10, I can still use these on to get more bonus points with. You would think it would only be for social links I haven't completed yet, right?
I'm so sleepy. It's been so cold that it's actually painful to leave the comfort of my bed. I'm starting to think that living life with apathy syndrome would be easier.
そうそう。
I know, right? I could sleep all day and people would get all concerned for me. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I really should get apathy syndrome. At least for a little while.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, you don't understand. Apathy syndrome is forever. Forever! Not an Igus day. It is instead an art day.
I saw someone putting up those cult posters the other day. When I think about people trying to recruit me into a cult, I get scared to go back into town.
Yeah.
Yuki-kun, could you make time for our club today? I'd really appreciate it if you could come.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Actually, I'm thinking of... Never mind, it's nothing. We can talk about that later. I should go see how everyone else is doing first.
We be drawing.
ちょっと出れない？
By the way, I want to point out, this art class is not very inspired. Every single art class seems to be the exact same lesson. Draw this still model bust with a pencil. No painting or different models. When do the nude models come in?
駅まで来てほしいんだ。詳しくはそこで話すから。ごめんね、こんなとこまで。
When does the overly competitive girl at the art club lose a bet and then have to nude model and show off her big booba? I read Nagatoro. That's exactly what happens in these art clubs, right? That wouldn't be unrealistic.
僕、わからなくなったんだ。自分が何をしたいのか、医者になりたいのか、芸術家を目指したいのか。だから、自分探しに行くんだ。見つかるまでは学校にも家にも戻らない。どこに行くかなんて決まってないけど、とにかく家から離れるつもり。お金は大丈夫。父さんの財布からクレジットカードを持ってきた。最後に君と話ができてよかった。部のみんなによろしく。
Whoa, don't go, dude.
そんなことを言わないでよ。決心が鈍りそうで。怪我や病気には気をつけるんだよ。大丈夫ですか？今の席。
What happened?
呼吸が荒い。熱もある。これはまずいんじゃ。僕の考えすぎならいいけど。 ちょっとごめんなさい。やっぱりタバコ吸う人なんだ。これはまずい。これは多分このおばあさんは慢性気管支炎だ。風邪をひいて急性悪化したのだとしたら救急車だ。早く。
The old woman was placed in an ambulance and taken to the hospital.
あとは専門医に任せよう。じゃあ僕行くね。
Dude!
おじいさん。
Keisuke, you gotta, like, separate yourself from the world. Everywhere you go, somebody has some medical emergency near you.
これから行くって時にどうしよう。
Leave this to me. I'll take care of the old
分かってる
man.
よ。僕は駅員さんに救急車を呼んでもらってくるから、君は応急処置を頼む。
Keisuke forgot his bag. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Let's try talking to him. Let's see if we can get an idea if he has medicine or something.
大丈夫。
Should I lay him on his back? What do you think, guys?
頼む。無理に動かさんでくれ。
行ってきたよ。あ、この人心不全だ。上半身を起こして座らせて。嘘、呼吸が。チアノーゼの兆候も。やらなきゃ。僕がやらなきゃ。このおじいさん死んじゃう。手伝ってくれ。仰向けに寝かせて。外だよ。人工呼吸と心臓マッサージをすればいくらかは。
Thanks to Hiraga's efforts, the old man's condition stabilized. The paramedics carried him off in an ambulance.
今の僕にはここまでしかできないから。ありがとう。一人じゃ自信がなかったんだ。君がいてくれて本当に良かった。僕たち二人で助けたんだ。
Hiraga expressed his gratitude to me. Friendship. Rank 9.
僕帰るよ。ようやく分かったんだ。自分の気持ち。父さんに謝るのは尺だけどね。じゃあね。また学校で。
He seems to be saying we will win. Yes, I agree. We will win together.
Yay! Oh. Ken's available. I see.
あの
Koromaru-san is also a proud and splendid teammate. If you intend to go to Tartarus, please consider adding him to the combat party. Koromaru-san would be greatly pleased.
Everyone being fooled by that cult better wake up, man. Don't they know that Strega's all behind it? Hell, don't they have anything else to believe in other than Strega's BS sermons? No, Junpei, the gullible are gullible. Alright, Ken.
I've been training even harder since last time. This time I'm not going to lose, so let's go again. I'll be on the 4th floor of the dorm.
Ken wants to fucking go, but before that, are there any new videos? I don't think there are. There wasn't any note in the guide. There seems to be a new recording. I'm gonna watch it. 1/15/2010. Dog. It's the third floor lounge. Koromaru is looking this way.
そういえばそろそろ進路相談だね。だね。そういうの私らなんて答えればいいんだろう。あ、コロちゃん。あんま適当なとこで寝ると風邪ひくよ。どうしたのアイギス？あそこに小型のカメラがあります。カムフラージュされてますけど。ここを通る人を撮ってるってこと？そっか。そういえばこの量作戦室からどこでもモニターできるんだっけ？ということは私たちの個室にもついているんですか？考えたことなかった。てか多分ある。私去年使ったことあるし。本当に？でも確かキーがあるはずだし、さすがに男性陣が覗きに使ったなんてことは。もしあったらニュクスの前にまずそいつから討伐よ。世に言うお嫁に行けないという心理状態ですか？てかもうこれいらないじゃん。みつる先輩に言って外してもらおう。
By the way, she said oyome ne ikenai. Sorry, oyome ne ikenai. As in, I can't become a wife anymore, rather than dying of shame. Which is more of a Japanese ism.
So ですね。カメラ、今動いてますね。やっほー。
The recording ends here. Boy. Good thing that nobody else knows how to watch the new recordings, and I'm the only one that can. That way, none of them can verify what is or is not on any of those videos. Oh yeah, they used the system to spy on our room at the beginning of the game. Specifically because we had shown multiple personas and they were like, what the fuck? Wait a second, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, let's monitor him a little bit. Alright, Ken.
Yes.
ジャンプの登場か。
さあ盛り上がってまいりました。やっちまえアマダ。
Why are you guys here?
お前たちが手合わせすると聞いて見届けに来た。
こういうのは立ち会い人ってのが必要だろう。
By the way, going back to me wishing that main character could use any weapon type for P3 Reload, like in P3 Original, it would fit way better if you could for this scene of Ken wanting to duel and learn to fight better, because then you too could be using a polearm. And it'd be like you were teaching Ken how to get better at it.
先輩に勝ちたいって言ったら皆さん協力してくれて。
練習メニューは俺が組み、動きのアドバイスもさせてもらった。
足腰も鍛え直そうと思ってコロマルとみっちり走り込みました。
んで実践稽古のお前役は俺っち担当よ。
順平から一本取れないようじゃ話にならんからな。
あざだらけになって相手した俺の立場は。てか天田くん容赦ないから。
それじゃあお願いします。
いいぞ天田、負けてね
いけるぞ。あと半歩踏み込め。
やられた。
来るぞ立て。
No hard feelings, kid.
ねえ、いるの？
So I like that Ken didn't stand even half of a chance, apparently. Ow!
おっしゃー
Cheap
一本
shot.
勝者青コーナー天田。
偶然だしちょっとズルだったかも。
You sucker punching bitch.
一瞬の隙を見逃さなかったお前の力だ。胸を張っていい。
風花と焼き芋買ってきたから食べようって探しに来たんだけど、あんたたち何やってんの？
男と男の勝負ってやつだよなあ、天田。
そういうの古いですけど、まあそうですね。
素晴らしかったぞどちらもな。
よくわかんないけど楽しそうだね。寒いし早く戻んなよ。
つうか焼き芋行く行く。
天田くんに買ってきたの。順平は焦げたとこと皮なら。
いや俺は犬かっつの。
先輩ありがとうございました。いい経験になりました。
I let my guard down there.
本当にラッキーでした。結局押されっぱなしでしたから、まだまだ差がありますね。やっぱり先輩はすごいや。一応1勝1敗だから次で決着をなんて生意気ですね。でもまた挑戦させてください。約束ですよ。だからその時までこれを預かっててもらえませんか？
The silver key.
それ母さんと住んでた家の鍵です。それを見ると母さんとのことを思い出します。前の家には母さんとの思い出がたくさん詰まってたから。最後の戦い簡単じゃないって分かってます。でも僕は必ずここに帰ってきたい。その鍵が先輩と僕をつないでくれる気がして。それで僕もいつか誰かが帰りたいって思うところになれたら、母さんや先輩と皆さんが僕にそうしてくれたみたいに。あ、ごめんなさい。下で焼き芋いただきましょうか。次の勝負は来年？もっと先？あ、そうだ。僕がもっと大きくなって先輩に背が追いついたくらいがいいかな。体格が互角なら少しは。でも先輩はもっと強くなってるだろうしその時は皆さんどんな風になってるんでしょうね。今から楽しみですね。
Don't worry, Ken. Persona 3 main character isn't all that tall. You can get as tall as him, easy peasy. Although you're Japanese too, so the average height of Japanese people is a little short. Amada was beaming with happiness as we went to join the others. We can now fuse Michael, the protector of all. Michael. Richard. Michael. I tried talking to a girl at the station the other day, and man, it was the worst. She was a believer of that cult, and she kept going on and on about Nick-sama this and Nick-sama that. What a letdown, man. Who the hell is this Nix guy anyway? I want to learn his technique.
Hirijo-senpai was in a kimono?
Oh, right. Yeah, we already did that dialogue before. I used to take a picture whenever I saw one of those apathy syndrome people, but now they're everywhere. Yep.
あのね、
Ah, Yuki-kun.
There's something I need to tell everyone today. And as the club leader, I'd like for you to be there too.
ありがとう。
I think everyone else is already there, so let's just draw like we usually do first.
みんな、ちょっと聞いてくれ。今日付けで退部することに決めた。部長の後任は2年生から選出してくれ。
どうしてです？急に退部だなんて。
受験勉強をする。
じゃあやっぱり
医学部へ行って医師免許を取って僕は医者になる。
病院継がなきゃいけないからお父さんに部活をやめろって言われたとか。
父さんは関係ない。僕が自分で決めた。もう迷わない。せっかくいただいた留学の話だけど辞退させてもらうよ。出遅れた分睡眠時間を削って勉強するつもりだ。拙い僕についてきてくれて本当にありがとう、みんな。
部長、雰囲気変わった。なんか男らしくなった？
褒めすぎだよ。いいかな、また上で。明日から当分君とこうしてゆっくり話すこともできない。だから今これを君に渡しておきたくて。
The award letter.
昨日届いたんだ。審査員特別賞だって。僕の上に優秀賞や最優秀賞の人がいて、やっぱりさ、基本を勉強しないとダメだね。世の中そんなに甘くない。受験勉強辛いと思うんだ。これ見ると部活の思い出に逃げちゃいそうで、だから君に預かっててほしいんだ。
I understand, but why?
君に僕のことを覚えててほしいっていうか、明日から部活で会えなくなるし、いや、変な誤解しないでよ。駅で一緒に患者さんを助けたろ。僕が君を大切に思ってるようにさ、あの人たちも誰かに大切に思われてるわけで、死んじゃって会えなくなるのは寂しいから助けてあげられたらって思ったんだ。僕が医者になることでさ。なんか僕かっこつけすぎかな。
Nah.
ちょっとだけ先輩らしかっただろ。これでも僕元部長だよ。一周回って元に戻った感じだね。傍から見たら同じことなのかもしれないけど、でも病院の息子だからじゃない。僕は自分の意思で医者になるんだ。君が急患で緊急手術なんてことになったら僕が執刀してあげる。主治医としてね。お互いが生きてるうちに少しでも長く一緒にいたいから。
Seems as though I have made a lifelong friend.
我は汝、汝は我。
汝、ついに真実の絆を得たい。
Yay!
運命。
And now we can make Lakshmi? Yes, the goddess of fertility.
でも大事なのは健康だよ。医者の手にかからないのが一番だね。寮暮らしで食生活荒れてない？なんか栄養のあるものでも食べて帰ろうか。
We ate a nutritious meal with Hiraga and went back to the dorm.
おかえり。
Hey, after today, it'll just be 10 more days to the day Ryuji was talking about, huh? Alright, I'm hyped. We're gonna blow that Nyx thing away. That's right, man. Koromaru usually only gets to eat regular dog food. But it's time we give him the good stuff.
そういえば
Yes, Koromaru's physical condition and morale will need to be in top shape for the final battle. Good thinking, Yukari.
そうそう。
We gave Koro-chan a special dinner today. He needs to keep up his strength for the final battle after all. Oh, look how happy he is. What a lucky boy you are, right, Koro-chan? Eat a lot and get strong, okay?
そうそう。
Do you remember that time that we ordered sushi? Well, Koro-chan was the only one who couldn't have any. So I prepped a special dinner tonight just for Koro-chan. I hope it helps him to grow stronger, and he likes it, of course.
Bark, bark.
そういえば
Didn't Koromaru lose his owner because of the shadows? It's easy to forget because he's always so full of energy, but this battle must mean a lot to him.
I like how Ken is just taken and reading women's fashion magazines all the time. It's a free day. I want to get closer to Aigis. This is unnecessary, and I don't need to do it at all, because Aigis is she's essentially a free social link. If you just spend the time with her, you are guaranteed to rank up with her each time. But still.
急にすまない。一緒に来てくれないか。その話があってな。
俺らもっすか？
いや、とりあえず彼だけでいい。じゃあ行こうか。生徒会室だ。
Student council president inviting me for a private tryst. How bold of her, right in front of our classmates, too.
なんか一人だけって割と珍しくない？
単に生徒会のようじゃね？
そうだけど、なんていうか先輩の様子ちょっと変っていうか、なんかを背負い込んじゃってる時の顔。
気にしすぎだって。さて、じゃあ帰るとしますか。
あ、てか順平、あんた席順的に彼の代わりに掃除当番だから廊下お願いね。
どういう仕組みそれ？
先に事実から伝えておこう。ストレガの一人だった千鳥という子を覚えているだろう。落ち着いて聞いてほしいんだが、実は彼女が今日にも目を覚ますかもしれない。
Chidori's still alive?
言いたいことはわかる。確かに彼女は目の前で命を落とした。
Yeah, she was dead. She was no heartbeat dead.
でも実は事件の数日後から彼女の体に象徴化が起きるようになってな。生と死のどちらとも言えない状態がそれ以来何十日も続いてたんだ。
How is this possible? Magic persona shit?
わからない。彼女のかつてのペルソナ能力と関係があるかもしれないが、推測の域を出ない。
But that makes extra zero sense. Her persona literally was given to infused in with Junpei's persona. Also, this is different. I don't remember this existing as a possibility.
君を呼んだのは、イオリにどう伝えるべきか意見を聞きたくてな。というのも、彼女はおそらく。はい、私です。そうですか。はい、わかりました。連絡があった。たった今、目を覚ましたそうだ。信じがたいが、これであの千鳥という少女は、一度死亡を鑑定された状態から蘇ったことに。
今、なんて。
Wow. That is some really, really coincidental timing there, Junpei.
いおり、
千鳥が嘘。ドッキリとか？
いや、嘘じゃない。彼女は今、以前いた病院で静養してる。ただいおり、彼女は、おそらく。
千鳥が生きてる。
あ、こら順平、当番はなんなのも
う。お互い無駄足になってしまったな。けどまあ、こういう伝わり方の方が良かったかもしれない。この後、私も病院へ向かおうと思う。すまないが、もう少しだけ付き合ってくれ。
We all decide to head to the Tatsumi Memorial Hospital together.
順平、あんたあれだけ全力で出てってまだ部屋にも入ってないの？
いや、だってなんか。
先輩、私たちは外で待ちます。いきなりゾロゾロ踏み込んでも。
わかった。じゃあ、いおり。君も頼む。中へ。
あれだけ乱れていた内分泌も臓器の状態もいつの間にかすっかり改善しています。体力こそ弱っていますが、あと2年で命が危ういなんてことはもうないでしょう。
千鳥なのか？夢じゃねえんだよな。
夢？
本物だ。本当に千鳥だ。
They gave Junpei a happy ending in this game. Yay!
あなた誰？
やはりか。象徴化は適性をなくした証。もしやとは思っていたが。
こちらは桐城さんといおりくん。去年君のお友達だった2人だよ。
友達？私は吉野千鳥。ごめんなさい。私実感ないんだけど、ここ何年かの記憶をなくしてるみたいで、なんだか長い夢を見てたような感じ。
吉野千鳥。
おそらく適性やペルソナを引き出されて以後の記憶が全て、代わりにそれ以前のことを鮮明に思い出すようですが、皆さんのことはおそらく。
She's got that anime amnesia disease.
いや、けどむしろ消えてよかったんすよ。戦いだの薬だの覚えてたって。悪夢は冷めた方がいいに決まってんすから。
誰も悪夢なんて言ってないでしょ。勝手に決めないで。長いトンネルの出口で優しくて温かいあの人に出会う夢、はっきり思い出せないけど、あの人に喜んでほしくて、私花を、確か花たくさん部屋に。
千鳥、いいって無理に思い出すなって。
部屋の花、その記憶にリンクするということはやはり彼女が花を元気にするという力の使い方をすることがあったのを覚えていますか？実は彼女、いおりくんが来る日になると必ず部屋の花にあれをやっていたんです。特にいおりくんから花をもらってからは時間をかけて大事そうに。
持ってった時は 目も合わせちゃくんなかったのに。そっか。
彼女が触れた花は不思議といつまでも生き生きしている。なので私はそれらを研究用にと全て捨てずに取っておいたんです。彼女の検視の後、その花を胸元に並べて手向けておいたんですが、今思えば象徴化はあの晩から始まったのではと。
自分の命を分け与える力、花に与えていた命が彼女自身の命を再び灯したと。
もちろん確証はありません。でも今の彼女は昔と全然違っているんです。記憶や力もそうですが、一番変わったのは。
ちょっとさっきから聞いてれば私の話？
君がちゃんと生きたいと望むようになったという話だ。
何それ？当たり前でしょ。私はいつか絶対あの人を探し出すの。こんなところで寝込んでる場合じゃないの。
探し出してもしも会えたら君はどうしたいんだ？
それはあなたには関係ない。
シドリ。
互いの思いが結んだ奇跡、いや勝利だな。
シドリ。
どうしてあなたが泣いてるのよ。
しょうがねえだろ。俺今人生で一番嬉しいんだからさ。
やれやれだな。行こうか。
Everybody happy. Junpei happy. Yay! Happy!
おかえりなさい。
We get one happy scene in the midst of everybody being depressed and sad about possible death. Hey, Nutty Case Lane, what's up?
よし。
The Kirijo group will protect her with all the resources at its command. That's a promise. I was so sad seeing Junpei like that back then. I'm so happy for him now. Sorry, but every time I think about it, I start to tear up again.
興味深いです。
It's beautiful how two people care so much about one another.
Dude, today's the best day of my entire life. Yay! Everybody happy. It is a free night. Do whatever we want. Let's just make sure you're good to go no matter what. A career consultation is next week, right? Are you planning to go to a university?
Yeah, I'm going to study abroad.
Abroad? This is the first I've ever heard about that. I'm your boyfriend. You gotta tell me stuff like this. Correction, you were her boyfriend. Her new boyfriend is, I don't know, some guy in America, I guess. Wherever she's going to study abroad. It's been getting restless out there, huh? Have you seen all those flyers at the station? None of that stuff has any substance, though. You can tell there's no certainty in what they say. That's right. It's a matter of probability. Hey, come on, don't give me those looks. The end of the world. Let's discuss the odds. Sure, I'm interested, Sensei. So as you can see, it is impossible to irrefutably prove that the end of the world is nigh. That means there's no reason to worry about it. Instead, take a good look at the elegance of this proof. Numbers are truth, and truth is beauty. Even if the world ends, numbers will remain. Even if humans vanish, taking mathematics with them, the concept of numbers won't disappear. Numbers will outlast humanity, I guarantee it. So fascinating. Well, okay then, number man. If you say so. Lukewarm taiyaki? I don't think I need any lukewarm taiyaki items that can turn into whatever. I think I'll just skip that and we'll just hang with Igus.
Does Polonia Mall work for us? I know everyone always hangs out there.
ねえ学生さんたちちょっといいかしら。この辺りで猫を見なかった？白いぶち猫で兄ちゃんっていうの。目を離したらいなくなってしまってね。さっきから心配で心配で。私と同じでもうずいぶん年だからそんなに遠くへは行けないと思うんだけど。
白いぶち猫見ましたか？
I don't think we did.
そう、心配ね。お腹を空かせてないといいけれど。ありがとう学生さんたち。また別の場所を探してみるわ。
白いぶち猫でみーちゃん、もしよかったら私たちもみーちゃんさんを一緒に探しませんか？別れ別れになってしまうのはきっとすごく辛いことだと思いますし。
Yeah, sure. We'll take a look.
はい、何でしたっけ？こういう状況を表す言葉で、ここであったが多少の縁ですよね。今頃は空腹でお腹と背中が紙一重かもしれません。間一髪でしたっけ？とにかく急ぎましょう。
I'm so hungry I could eat a toaster.
みーちゃんさん。みーちゃんさん。いらっしゃいませんか？いませんね。
We've looked in every pile of trash possible and can't find this cat.
シャドウのような適正反応なら少しは感じられるんですが、私役立たずですね。ごめんなさい。私から言い出したのに。
I mean, we can keep looking.
ありがとうございます。ですが、もう暗いですし、今日のところは引き上げましょう。わがままに付き合ってくれて嬉しかったです。やっぱりうまくいかないですね。機械の私が人並みに情なんて。
Igus is smiling. We understand her a little better now.
今日は先に帰ります。少し考えたくてごめんなさい。誘ってもらったのに。
君か。
私は
As an anti-shadow weapon, I did what was ordered of me. There was always someone dictating my actions, my choices. So choosing what I want to pursue for my own future will be a new experience for me. Though it may be difficult, I will do my best, so please, do the same, Makoto-san.
Career consultation, huh? Why do we have to do this crap right before a battle? Man, I've got too much on my plate. You think I could just skip it? Oh. Your career consultation is next week, right? I don't have any advice for you. This is something you're gonna have to figure out on your own. If you let someone else tell you what to do with your life, you might end up resenting that person if things go south.
そうだ.
You'll be having your career consultation soon. Have you given it any consideration?
Not really.
Yeah.
While I admire your determination, after we defeat Nyx, our lives will continue on. I'd advise you to make thinking about your future more of a priority.
Now, I understand, and it is a valiant thing to say we should think about our future and stuff, but there is no future if we don't win. Maybe I should think about Nyx just a teeny bit. Just a tiny bit. It says Command Room has a new video, but I have a feeling it's the video I already watched yet. Class over. Why bother doing anything at all when the world's gonna end? That's what some guy told me anyway. Okay, that's cool, Junpei. I'm gonna hang out with my toaster now.
I've been continuing my search for Mii-chan-san, but I haven't had any luck. Anyways, Makoto-san, I would like to walk home with you again. Is that okay?
ありがとうございます。今の猫の声、もしかして。みーちゃんさんですか？やっぱりみーちゃんさんです。よかった。おばあさんに知らせてあげましょう。
おお、よしよし、ちょっと痩せたかしらね。私の相手をしてくれるのは今はもうこの子だけ。みーちゃんがいない間寂しくってね。二人ともありがとう。
寂しい。
This is why you need to put a collar on your cat.
一人でいるのは寂しいですか？
そりゃあね、年を取るとわかるの。どんな財産に囲まれてもそれが見とってくれるわけじゃない。
That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. Being rich will take care of you in any way, shape, and form that you could possibly want.
どんな人間だって一人では生きていけないんだってね。
You could pay people to hang out with you.
けれどあまり年寄りには興味がないようだわ。
おばあさん。
じゃあみーちゃん行きましょうね。学生さんたち本当にありがとう。
生きるというのはやっぱり一人じゃできないことなんですね。
I mean, could be true.
はい、きっとそれは誰かと思ったり思われたりすること、誰かと触れ合うこと、触れ合えること。ただ一つ分かっていることがあります。私はあなたと一緒だと嬉しいって感じるみたい。
Igus is smiling shyly. Yay! I guess happy.
でもどうなんでしょうね。人とつながるのが生きるっていうことなら、こんな体の私にどこまでできるのかななんて。私すっかり弱気ですね。どうしたんでしょうね。帰りましょうか。
Uh-oh. Igus is starting to become aware.
あ、おかえりなさい。
そういえば
Career consultation is coming up. I've already decided on going to college. It wasn't a really difficult decision to make. I mean, I couldn't think of anything I wanted to do besides study. But it's hardly a decision I could say I chose for the sake of my own future, is it?
Nah, it's fine.
それは
Well, it may be fine for now, but I'll have to make a real decision someday. I need to have a broader outlook for my future. I saw a TV show the other day that said the family environment influences your career choice. Whether someone grows up in a strict household or a lenient one, all of that affects how a person relates to others. It's kind of complicated, huh?
Ah, yes, nature versus nurture.
The timing for this couldn't have been any worse. We have to figure out what we want in the future now of all times, seriously. What about you, Yuki-kun? Do you know what you want to do?
No.
Well, we are only second years, so we still have time to think about it. Just make sure you're not thinking about it in the middle of a battle.
Alright, look, it's real simple. Yukari, there's this thing that just released a couple years ago called YouTube, right? Now, I had an idea. What if I play video games and put those video game videos onto YouTube? Do you think that might catch on? And, you know, some people might think it's entertaining. Nah, it'll never work. Let's see, it's another free night, as every night has become a free night.
Mama said I've lost myself. I've just become a puppet who obeys the orders of fortune tellers. She said she can't see my fortune anymore. I always thought that paying attention to your fortune was the smart way to live. Have I really become a puppet? What am I supposed to do? A puppet who obeys fortune tellers, huh? That sounds like a pretty accurate description to me. I hope she wakes up soon.
Hey you, give me some more of those dating site notes. Do I have to use them? Not really, but I want them. Why would they want to watch you when they can do it themselves? You know what? You're right, Crusher Mock. I guess you would have to be kind of a weirdo to watch someone else play video games. I'm going to bed. Free night, do whatever you want. I'm going to bed. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. It's Sunday, you know what that means? Oh, hey, kid.
This cat's been acting weird. He keeps staring into space. I don't understand. But I think my mom's gonna let me keep this cat soon. Today when my dad comes home from work, we're gonna ask together.
Oh no. Has the cat also suffered from apathy syndrome?
Oh.
Hey, Yuki, I've been waiting for you. Were you gonna go eat something just now? It's Sunday, that means it's Hayase time. No, we can't go wrong with ramen. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. Take off? You're leaving today?
こないだ言ったろ、就職だよ。工場は関西の方だから向こうの寮に入る。荷物はもう送った。あとは身一つで行くだけだ。おふくろには私のせいでって泣かれたけど、俺は家族を支えたいんだ。これからは新しい人生だ。ここのラーメンともお別れだ。
Not the ramen.
さて、行くか。
I'll see you off.
あ、じゃあ駅まで頼む。なあ、これを受け取ってくれ。
It looks like a car key.
お前に持っててほしいんだ。
But I can't drive yet. I don't have a
乗る
license.
も何も、車はどこにもない。そのキーは親父の車のだ。ずっと俺のお守りにしていた。生きててくれればってなじったりした。そうしたらもっと俺は楽に生きられたのにってな。陸上だってもっと楽しめたし、強くなる必要もなかったのにとかな。そうやって親父のせいにして俺の逃げ場所にしていた。だからお前に持っててほしい。俺が持ってるとすがりたくなるかもしれない。だがお前が持っててくれると思えば俺は頑張れる気がする。お前に顔向けできるようにってな。
And so I have a car key.
ありがとう。
Ayase seems to really care about me. I've gained a lifelong friend.
Angel Thump. 我は何時何時は我。
ここ今星
And so, I want to point out that the persona we can make from the Star Arcana is one of the best persona in the game. So us waiting this long to be able to get it does kind of suck a little bit. Anyway, let's do what I've been doing for each of these social links and talk about how they approach us early on as a reversed meaning of their tarot card and then become the upright version of their tarot card as we work through their problems, usually. So the reversed star meaning means that the person is feeling as though everything is turned against them, right? Challenges that they would normally feel like they could handle, they feel as though they cannot overcome. They've lost faith, whether it be in themselves or in the world around them. Their hope is shooken, their faith is at a minimum, their motivation has lowered, that kind of stuff. They feel hopeless in a sense of where their life is going. And hey, remember what Hayase told us. He told us that he was having some family troubles, which is that his mom is the sole breadwinner for the family. The dad is no longer in the picture. The mom has poor health. There are several siblings to take care of. He feels like he felt like he wasn't getting along with his teammates and that they didn't understand him and all that stuff. The upright meaning of the Star Tarot means that it is that you are surrounded by things that are on your side, that there should be hope in your life, and there should be like a renewed power for yourself. And it may not be directly evident at the moment, but it is a truth that those around you want to see you succeed and will help you, that you yourself have the power to get through this stuff, that kind of thing. And hey, guess what? It turns out his teammates were willing to hear him out and help him out when they heard the full story. It turns out that his family, especially his mom, is willing to continue working, wants what's best for him, all that stuff. And that things weren't quite as depressing as he thought they were. And now he made the decision himself to go get a job and help support the family. Because he now sees a renewed purpose and a hope for the future by doing so. And there you go. That is our Star Arcana. We can now fuse Hillel, the Light Bearer.
いつかまた会おう。
Yeah, Hillel is very good.
帰ったか。
Just one more week left until the 31st. You probably already know this, but just in case, once we enter Tartarus on January 31st, we won't be able to leave until the battle's over. Losing isn't an option, so spend your time this last week wisely. That's the game's way of saying you got a week to grind. If you haven't grinded to the point of ridiculousness yet, you got a week to do it. More free days. I guess we'll walk the dog. We'll just fast forward through here, get our present, and move along.
I've heard a lot of talk lately about salvation in the world becoming renewed. If everyone ends up getting apathy syndrome, we really might need something like that. Yeah, I always hear people talk about it on TV. I thought the cult sounded suspicious at first, but maybe it isn't. I mean, if the whole world believes in it, I'd feel stupid to be the only one denying it.
I mean, if the whole world believed that the Earth was flat, I'd feel like the whole world around me was stupid and I was the only smart person.
Attention, please.
Wow, we've already reached the last chapter. We were really efficient thanks to all of your diligence. So, my last day teaching here is coming up all too soon. I'll be moving to India in the spring. My darling came to Japan as a missionary, but he told me he just can't take life in this country anymore. Too many mysterious incidents, he said. Don't get me wrong, though, I love Japan. But before I forget, I would like to thank each of you for being such wonderful students.
That we could just sleep through her thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yukari. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you, Junpei. And you too, Kenji. Thank you all. I don't know what's come over me. I still have a month left here. But thank you.
Aww. Emotional teacher.
じゃあ始めましょうか。進路相談って言っても長話する気はないの。結局はあなた自身が決めることだしね。じゃあ一応型通りの質問ね。進学と就職。あなたどちらにするつもり？
How about a job?
そう、ちゃんと考えて決めたんなら先生はもう口出ししないわ。大事なのは自分の頭で考えて決めたかってこと。自分の責任で決めなかったことはいつか誰かのせいにしたくなる。その時一番辛いのは自分自身だからね。でも実を言うと私、あなたのことはあんまり心配してないの。あなたこの1年で顔つきも言動も見違えるほどしっかりしてきたわ。自分で気がついてる？あなたを一番変えたものって何だったのかしら？
meeting people.
そう。まあともあれ、あなたなら先生がいろいろ言わなくても大丈夫そうね。よろしい。話はそれだけよ。3年に上がっても頑張りなさいね。じゃあ次の人はアイギスさんね。悪いけど声かけてきてちょうだい。お願いね。
I was told to fetch Agus, but she's not around.
Igus, have you decided on a path after this? Yes, I will continue being a fully operational weapon.
ああ、進路相談？次アイギスさんだっけ？さっきまでそこにいたけど、なんか出てったぜ。
屋上じゃね？最近たまに一人でいるの見かけるし。
Thanks, I'll go look.
ああ、お疲れ。つうかあいつって受験？就職？なんか謎多いよな。
でも、あの子って最近なんか変わった？なんつうか表情とか。
またお前、そういうナンパな考えいい加減卒業しろよ。
そうじゃねえって。俺はたださ。
I'm going to the rooftop. Hi, Emily, now. Meeting this nice person in that now defunct MMO should be an option. Igus is alone. What should I say to her? Something on your mind?
ごめんなさい。一人で勝手に悩みってわけじゃないんですけど、少し考えたくて。
I'm doing fine, and you?
気持ちが落ち着いてきて、私一つ気づいたことがあるんです。良二君と戦ったあの日、私意識が遠くなっていくのをすごく怖いって感じたんです。それだけじゃない。相手を倒せないって分かった時も、自分の無力が悔しくて混乱して、10年前に同じことがあった時はそんなの全然感じなかったのに、私本当変わりましたよね。
And that's fine, I guess. People change.
何が変わったのかずっと考えてるんです。前の私はわからないことは誰かに聞けばいいだけでした。でも生きるって決めた途端、それじゃあ答えの出ないことばっかり。でも一つだけ分かってることがあります。私があなたのそばにいたかったのは、ですから目を離さないためだったけど、私ですがいなくなった今も、私あなたのそばにいたい。生きるってどうすることかまだよくわからないけど、私見つけたいんです。あなたと一緒なら見つかりそうな気がする。だからお願い、一緒に連れて行ってください。力不足かもしれないけど、私精一杯戦いますから。だから一緒に。
Of course, I guess.
はい。
Oh, right, yeah. Toriumi-sensei wanted to see Igus. Well, no Igus available for us today. When I was talking to Toriumi-sensei about my future, she laughed when I told her I had big plans. But who cares, right? We're going up against Nyx. We'll be eaten alive if we don't think big. Big plans. Mitsuru Superfan.
Oh no! Kirijo-senpai's gonna graduate pretty soon. Everyone's scared that the world might end, but this is a real problem. How can I go on without her?
I mean, she's not wrong.
My friend's friend is all into that cult stuff. I heard that he drew a creepy symbol in his room and his whole family's worried about him. I haven't heard a single good thing about that cult. And I hate it when they talk to me on the street. Believe in Nyx and be safe. Get that shit out of my face. Do I look like I need saving? Wait, is it because I don't have a boyfriend?
Hi, Fuka. It's time to go to her room with her.
お料理の匂い残っちゃってたらごめんなさい。たまに味見とかここに持ってきてやってたから。自分の部屋がどんな匂いするかって自分だとよくわかんなくて、あのね、匂いって人間の五感の中で適応が一番早い感覚で、そのごめん、何言ってるんだろう私。
Fuka's very nervous.
ごめん。でもその部屋に男の子を呼んだりしたの初めてだからつい。さ、前に私未来を信じてみる力がないのかもって相談したでしょ。それがどうしてなのかあなたと一緒にいて分かったの。きっと何かを最後までやり遂げたことがないからだと思う。嬉しいと思ったことのない人は多分嬉しさが手に入る未来を想像できない。私は今まで何でも途中で諦めて半端にしてばっかりだった。だから私が何かを成し遂げる未来を思い描けなかったんだと思う。でもね、自分の本当の気持ちに気づけてあなたにその絶対に伝えなきゃって、伝えたいって思ったの。どんな風に思われてもって。私ね、少しずつだけどこれからは変われると思う。あなたがいてくれたら私きっと迷わないと思う。
I'm always here for you.
そうだ、忘れてた。もらってほしいものがあるの。これなんだけど、ほら、よくイヤホンで音楽聴いてるから喜ぶかなって。そのデザイン気に入ってるみたいだし見せてはみたんだけど。
Fuka's headphones.
これ私の気持ちだよ。覚えてるかな。前に機械のことなら得意かもって言ったでしょ。だからお料理とかじゃなくてそれにしたの。あなたには私のことをもっと知ってほしいから。
I replaced my old headphones with the ones that Fuka gave me. And the sound quality is top notch.
どうかな。
They make Beats by Dre sound like garbage by Dre.
本当？よかった。あなたがそれを持っててくれるなら離れてても一緒にいられる気がする。
Fuka is gazing intently.
Ware wa Nanji. Nanji wa ware.
The ultimate priestess. We can now make Skaha.
すごく楽しくて長居させちゃって。あ、いつの間にかこんな時間。あ、
So bold. Unprotected hand
もう
holding.
少しだけいいかな。もう少しだけ一緒にいよう。一緒にいて。
I spent a long time with Fuka. Wink.
お疲れ様です。
Today might be our last Monday. If we don't win, then there won't be another.
いいえ。
Everything will be okay. I guess
ですね。
we are going to win. We have to win. I guess. That's right, we can't afford to doubt ourselves even a little bit. We will win no matter what.
Yay! Victory is assured. Oh yeah, you know, I didn't think too much about it before, but Maya Sakamoto, who voices Aigis here, very commonly voices the human-looking but not quite human characters in stuff. You know, they'll either be a vampire or a half-demon or a ghost or an alien. I can think of almost no roles she's ever had where she's just a person. She's always some weirdo.
The promised day. Honestly, I'm still pretty freaked out by this whole thing. But I feel alright, because we're all gonna take it on together.
私は
I understand how Junpei-kun feels, actually. Anything can seem like a big deal if you think it'll be the last time you get to do it. Isn't that kind of sad?
Yeah.
そうだよね。
Right? It makes me want to protect our precious ordinary days even more.
あの、
My current mission is about to come to an end. The mission my creator gave me, that is. To destroy all shadows. But in its place, a new mission has just begun.
それは
My mission to live in this world. I know I can do it with all of you helping me.
あの、
Did you have your career consultation, Yuki-san? It's important to give these things some consideration, especially now, isn't it? If you have something you want to do for your future, then you have a reason to defeat Nyx, right?
Yeah.
僕は
I haven't really thought about my future because I'm so young, but I think this is as good an opportunity as any for me to start.
Yo.
The future is like train tracks. Defeating Nyx may be our next stop, but it's not our ultimate destination. It's up to us to figure out what that'll be.
Nah.
You see this here instant ramen? If I think of this as the last time I'll ever eat instant ramen, I'd get all emotional about it. What about you? Yeah, I guess so. Right? What a great discovery. It's just instant ramen. Plain old cheap instant ramen. Ah, so this is what life tastes like. Soy sauce flavor. Life tastes like soy sauce. Wise words from Junpei Iori. And it's another free evening to do whatever we please. Let's get some good sleep before Nyx, you know?
Oh, Makoto-san, I would like to walk home with you again today. Would you mind?
Of course,
ありがとう
Aigis.
ございます。
Could we go to the strip mall? I really enjoy how lively it is there.
It's the cat lady.
あのおばあさん、みーちゃんさんのご主人様の。
なあなあばあちゃん、 俺明日デートなんだよ。
I like how Igus thinks Mi-chan is the name, and so adds san at the end.
でもなんつうか金なくってさ。
おや、そうかいそうかい。それはかわいそうにね。清はいつもいい子にしてるから内緒でお小遣いあげようかね。
だから清って呼ぶなって。
いい名前でしょ。おばあちゃんがつけたのよ。おばあちゃんが小さい頃に村にいた立派なお医者さんの名前から。
何度も聞いたって。いいから金ちょうだい。
ああ、はいはい。これ少ないけど持ってお行き。
あ、サンキュー。じゃあな。
はいはい、気をつけてね。
私、清さんに聞きたいことができました。待ってください、清さん。
その名前で。アイギス先輩？
私を知っているんですか？
ええ、まあ有名ですから。俺1年の佐久間清っす。みんなからはジョーって呼ばれてるんで、アイギス先輩も。
清さん、聞きたいことがあるんです。いいでしょうか？
ええ、まあ。
清さんは一人でいると寂しいですか？
何なんすか？
清さんのおばあさんは一人では寂しいと言っていました。
俺に説教してるんすか？
いいえ、ただ知りたいんです。なぜおばあさんともっと話してあげないんですか？おばあさんの寂しさ、子供のあなたならなくしてあげられるかもしれないのに。
いや、俺孫なんすけど。つうかやっぱ説教じゃないですか。そういうのほっといてほしいっつうか。
清さんは生きるってどういうことか考えたりしますか？
生きる？
私は人とのつながりが一番大事なんだと思います。でもおばあさんはそれを失いかけているんです。
生きるなんてんなこと真顔で考えるのはバカらしいっすよ。今が楽しきゃそんでいいんじゃないっすか。
楽しきゃいい？
だって楽しいと幸せっしょ。つうかそう、幸せのために生きてるんですよ。
幸せのため？
ってことで愛義先輩、時間あるならこれから俺と。
清さん、ありがとうございました。行きましょう。
何その展開。んだよ、花から冷やかしかよ。チッ、バーカ。
Igus asked that boy questions that never would have crossed his little mind without someone prompting them.
私には清さんの気持ちはよくわかりません。というか怒りを買ってしまいました。私何かまずかったでしょうか？
Nah.
そうですか。なぜでしょう。あなたにそういう風に言ってもらうと、なんだか嬉しいです。私生きると決めてからなぜどうしてってそればかりです。あなたといるとどんどんとわからないことが出てきて、私にはなぜ命がないのだろうといつもそこに行き着く。こういうの苦しいって言うんでしょうか。だけど同時に幸せすぎるとも思うんです。人じゃないのに人より恵まれて、大切なあなたと一緒にいられるから、こんなに矛盾する気持ちが同時にあるなんて不思議です。
Igus seems to be deep in thought. We have grown closer.
でも実は私、正直に言うと清さんに対して何かまっすぐじゃない気持ちを感じてるかも。清さんには大事な人と触れ合える血の通った柔らかな手がある。なのに何なんでしょう、このモヤモヤした感じ。嫉妬なのかな。やめましょう。よくないですよね。やめであります。帰りましょうか。
おかえり。
Just 5 more days until the promise day. But we're gonna break that promise. I'm trying to not overthink it too much, but it's kinda hard not to, you know?
Oh, hey, my crops are ready. Nice. Well, there's no real reason to plant anything anymore, guys. The final day is a-comin'.
I don't quite understand what it means to live yet, so my career consultation was very confusing. But I know that if I'm with you, everything will be okay. Don't you get nervous when it's the dark hour and you're all alone in your room? Well, I do. I feel better if I'm in the lounge until it's over.
Nah.
The promised day is almost here. This will be our last battle. There won't be any second chances. Everything has been leading to this singular moment. So make sure you're more prepared than ever.
Oh, don't you worry, Mitsuru. We'll be super prepared. We're almost there to maximum preparedness. It is a free evening. Free evening, time for bed. The penis chariot is ready. Not only is the penis chariot ready, it's about as ready as it could possibly be. Look at it. 99 strength for ultimate thrusting. I guess the only thing I could possibly do to make it better would be to replace something to get rid of the ice weakness. Like bump off Ali dance. But otherwise, this penis chariot's super ready.
お疲れ様です。
I'm sorry, do you mind if I accompany you again today?
Of course.
ありがとう。
Could we go for a walk today? I would like to observe people somewhere busy.
清さんのおばあさんですね。こんにちは。
ああ、この間の学生さんたちね。こんにちは。よかったわ。あなたたちにまた会いたいと思っていたところだったの。実はね、みーちゃんいなくなってしまったの。
これは再三ですね。大丈夫です。今度は行きそうな場所の見当もつきますし。
いいえ、もういいの。みーちゃんね、今度は探しに行ったんですもの。
Uh-oh. She said that Michan was getting old. So for those that don't know, cats will do one of two things when they get old. They will either A, leave the house or leave the immediate area in order to find a good place to die, or B, curl up next to someone they trust as they die. Basically, this cat's gonna die.
探しにですか？
猫はね、命の終わりを悟ると自分で死に場所を探しに行くって言うでしょ。
待ってください。でも
いいのよ。だってみーちゃん、お別れの前にちゃんと挨拶をしてくれたから。だからもう連れ戻さないことにしたわ。
おばあさん。
それに私も同じなの。その日がいつか必ず訪れるなら、せめて誰に迷惑をかけることもなく消えるように眠りにつきたいわ。ごめんなさいね。それでもあなたたちには改めてお礼を言いたかったの。会えてよかったわ。それじゃあね。
おばあさんはおばあさんは一人じゃありません。絶対に。
ええ、一人じゃないわ。人間は本当は誰だって生きている限り一人じゃないのよ。だってほら、あなたのような子だっていてくれるんですもの。
おばあさん。
ありがとう、心の優しいお嬢さん。じゃあね。
清さんは幸せのために生きているって。みーちゃんさん、幸せだったんでしょうか？
I'd say probably.
みーちゃんさん、生まれてきてよかったって思えたんでしょうか？
Hard to say.
みーちゃんさんは何のために生まれたんでしょうか？
No one can say that one.
命はどこから来てどこへ消えていくんですか？何のために命があるんですか？生きるって誰かとつながることなのに、命はいつか終わってしまう。必ず別れが来るようにできてる。終わりが約束されてる。命は残酷です。私にもいつかあなたと永遠に別れる日が来るんでしょうか？私生きたいって思うけど、なんだかそれだけじゃなくて、人間に近づくだけじゃなくて、あなたとこの気持ち何なんですか？私はどうしたいの？
Igus looks terribly confused.
ごめんなさい、取り乱してしまって。先に帰ります。
帰ったか。
4 more days. I can practically feel Nyx breathing down my neck at this point. Prepare in every way possible so you don't regret anything. I'm doing my own prep too. We've come this far. Nothing is more important than this. What do you know? It's another free evening. This last month, this last stretch of month, since you have free evening after free evening after free evening available, really is like, alright, since there's not a damn thing to do at night anymore, now that you've cleared up those social links, go to Tartarus again and again and again and again and again. Or, if you're like me, go to Tartarus like 10 times in a row and farm Gigahard.
Today is the last composition class for January. As they say, January walks and February runs. It'll be a whole new year in a flash. But before that, we've got our final exams, so don't relax just yet. Anyway, just look at me. I managed to come to school every day, so you can too. Even though if I had the choice, I'd have slept in at home. Too many scary people around town lately.
そうそう
Those apathy syndrome rumors have been all over TV lately. Same with those cult members. How did things end up like this? Well, yesterday I heard something intriguing. Someone on TV called it a disease born out of the times, where the darkness in someone's heart completely takes over. They said it's inevitable in a hopeless society like ours, and that the victims are really the victims of society at large. But I think that's wrong. I mean, everyone may have darkness in their hearts, but they fight it, right? I admit hope isn't something you come across so easily in our society, but that hardly gives them license to give up. They should be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Well, anyway, that's my take on the matter. I hope that you are paying attention, class. Something profound like that is bound to show up on the final exam.
I'd say that kind of view stems a little bit from a more narrow view of the world, because some people can have it a lot harder than you can even imagine. And those people might just be like, nah, fuck it. Let the end of times come. Nyx is gonna end the world? Screw it. I'm on board. Or, you know, horrible depression, mental instabilities. There's a lot of factors that can go into it. Some people's brains just aren't wired too good.
Makoto-san, today feels a little warmer than usual. Are you leaving? If you don't mind, could we go to the roof?
Yes, I guess. To the roof.
今日は風が穏やかですね。いつもみたいに潮の香りがしない。この間はごめんなさい。私、確かにだんだん心が人間に近づいてるかもしれませんね。でも、そのせいで気がついたんです。心と体は不可分のもの。人間の心は人の体に宿っていて、初めて正常なんだって。あなたはどなたかと2人でここに来ることありますか？景色を眺めたり、おしゃべりしたり。別に詮索したいわけじゃないんです。ただ、あるのかなって。
I'm doing it now, right? Haha.
私は人型っていうだけで機械じゃないですか。実は少し不安になったんです。私、学校では人間の女性ということになっているので、私があまりあなたと一緒だと誤解を広げることになるのかなって。もしそうなら遠慮なく言ってくださいね。あなたが他の方と親しくなるのを私が邪魔しちゃいけないんです。
I don't mind you being here, I guess.
この屋上は本当に眺めが素敵で、だから放課後に来ると時折二人きりでいる方たちに出会うんです。肩を寄せ合ったり、お互いの体を抱擁していたり。以前は何とも感じなかったのに、近頃はなんだか辛くて、あれは私じゃ決して手に入らない触れ合いの形だから。心が人に近づくって裏を返せば、自分がいかに人と違うかを知っていくこと。心がどんなに近づいたって人間になれるわけじゃない。そんなの初めから分かってたのに。ごめんなさい、また取り乱して。でも私、あなたが大事っていう気持ちは変わりませんから。この先もずっと。
Igus is gazing at me intently. We have grown closer. Rank 8.
自分でも不思議なんです。なぜこんな気持ちになるのか。あなたのことを大事っていうこの思いは一体何なのでしょうか。
Because you love us.
これが恋。
Why did the robot makers include a blush function?
ああ、そっか。私気づいてしまいました。生きると同じくらい大切な自分のもう一つの望み。でもそれは私では決して手に入らないものなんですね。帰りましょう。
We decide to go back to the dorm together. Just 3 more days to go, man. I'm kinda looking forward to it, but also kinda not. Hey, I know I've given you some shit before, but I'm fully behind you now, dude. So let's give Nix hell. What do you say, leader?
It's almost time. How are your preparations coming along?
Right on schedule.
なるほど。
Good. We need to be fully prepared if we aim to win.
This month went by fast, man. It's almost time for the final showdown. Alrighty, Makoto. Come on, let's make this final stretch count.
Just between you and me, I think black coffee is really bitter. I was told that when I grow up, I'll acquire a taste for it. I wonder if that day will really come.
I don't know.
You're right. No one knows about the future. Anyway, let's do our best. That's all we can do, after all.
Ken, kid, anyone that develops a taste for black coffee has bad taste buds. You heard it. I said it.
My father couldn't stop the experiment from happening. When I close my eyes, I see his sad face, just like in that video. I'm gonna get rid of the dark hour so that he can smile again.
You've probably had this thought already, but after all of this is over, C's won't be needed anymore. It's really hard to wrap my head around it. I guess it's too soon to get emotional over it. It's better to spend that energy focusing on defeating Nyx. Well, why don't we go to Tartarus and train? Can't be too prepared after all. It's another free evening. We can do whatever we want with whoever we want. Which means we're gonna do it with my body pillow. It being sleep. Hello, Igus.
Makoto-san, I need to speak with you right now, if possible.
ありがとうございます。
Do you mind if we go to the roof? I think the view will be nice today.
不思議ですね。冬の晴れの日ってなんだか夏より光が強い気がします。太陽が低くて見上げなくても目に入ってくるからかもしれません。見慣れた景色だけど本当は全く同じ時なんてないんですよね。
You see, I guess that comes from the fact that the Earth circles the sun in an elliptical pattern, and during the winter times, the Earth is much farther away from the sun than during the summer times. That's why any of those idiots that are like, oh, if the Earth was only like 5 feet closer to the sun, everyone would burn up, is stupid. Because the Earth, like the distance between closest to the sun and furthest to the sun is a lot. It is many, many millions of kilometers of distance. It's like, I don't know, 7 million kilometers distance from closest to furthest?
毎日の暮らしと同じ。命と同じ。
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking about space stuff when I should be talking about robot waifu.
もうすぐですね、約束の日。1月31日。
You're right. It is close.
ここに来ると思うんです。終わらせちゃいけない、守らなきゃって。私あれから落ち着いて考えてみたんです。おばあさんやみーちゃんさんのこと、きよしさんと会った時のこと。みーちゃんさんは命が終わる瞬間に一人だったんでしょうか。誰も知らないところでおばあさんは見届けたかったんじゃないでしょうか。生きることは人とのつながりなのに、命は有限で別れを避けられない。悲しいけれど、私とあなたにもいつかそれは訪れる。もう二度と会えなくなる。生きるってわからないことばかり、苦しいことばかり。出会ってつながって楽しくて、いなくなって取り残されて一人になる。そう思うと気持ちが抑えられなくなって、でもそれで分かったんです。そういうことなんだって。同じ景色なんてない、同じ一日なんてない。すべてのものは消えて生まれて常に移り変わってゆく、有限で儚いものだからこそ大事で愛おしくて無駄にできないって思える。だってそんな流れの中で時間と場所が重なるなんて一つの奇跡だから、出会いや人とのつながりは嬉しいんだと思います。そしてそれが多分生きる喜び、悲しくて優しい、限りあることの輝き。そう考えたら迷ってる暇なんてないです。伝えなきゃ、たとえ叶わなくても自分の本当の気持ち。
I gotta say, Igus really has probably one of the deepest social links when it comes to the notions of considering the concepts of death and whatnot. The relationships that you forge and the meaning of life and the meaning of death with it. Which is good. You see, this is what happens when a pretty solid story is written about a robot gaining sentience. All these various questions come up.
好きです。機械って分かってます。触れ合えないって分かってます。でも理由なんて分からないです。ずっとあなたしか見えなくて。
I sense Igus's strong affection towards me.
好きで好きで、私どこか壊れちゃいそう。
We love you too, Igus.
ごめんなさい。言葉出なくて。本当に壊れちゃったのかな、私。幸せすぎて。
Igus has expressed feelings for me. I have entered a special relationship with Igus. Her card is now bordered with hearts. I love you, you silly robot.
帰りましょう。私先に帰ってます。顔見られなくて。また後で。
Let's see. The Earth's perihelion is 147.1 million kilometers, and its aphelion is 152 million.1 kilometers. Oh, okay, so that is about a 5 million kilometer distance. There you go.
It's just 2 days left now. It's cold and dreary outside, and I couldn't blame you for feeling even drearier at the moment. But we need to just hang on a little while longer. Spring is just around the corner, as they say. Right now, Natsuki-chan is somewhere far from here doing her best in life. And that gives me the strength to carry on and never give up.
Yay. Tonight we will walk the dog. Everyone will come with us tonight.
洋服を私と
声が大きい。
いいですよ。一緒に買いに行きましょう、みつる先輩。
ふうか、右から回り込むんだって。右。
わかった。あれ？
そっちは左。そっか、俺から見て右だった。もういいから、そのままジャングルジムのてっぺんまで登っちゃえば。
頭からなんて滑りませんよ。汚れちゃいますし。
俺がお前の年の時はいかに面白く滑るかで競ったもんだけどな。
例えばどんな？いいです。脱ぎ出さなくていいです。
お手とは手を相手の頭に置くことですか？なるほどな。
The day of the final battle draws near. Everyone's having fun as if trying to make the most out of this moment. We spent a pleasant evening together. Look at this, chat. Just enough time to finish risen up Aegis.
Makoto-san. Do you have time to talk today? Although I'm not sure if I can communicate this properly.
ありがとうございます。
I would like to show you my room. I would like you to see how I live, and,
We're going to Aegis's room.
安心してください。
Look at all those bullets.
足元の弾はほとんど試作品で、装薬は空なので。どうですか？私の部屋。びっくりしちゃいましたか？正直に言うと、お招きするのすごく気が引けました。和めるようなもの、本当に一つも置いてないし、前までこの部屋を当然と思ってたなんて、自分が信じられない。でも、だからこそちゃんとお見せしたかったんです。この部屋が示す通り、私は機械、ゆかりさんやみつるさんのような人間の女性とはやっぱり違います。前はそれを悲しいって感じましたけど、でも私見つけたんです。死のない私だからこそ言える言葉があるって。
What's that?
私、あなたを絶対に一人にしません。あなたの命の終わりがたとえいつどんな形で訪れたとしても、私はその時必ずあなたのそばにいます。あなたのことを思いながら。そうだ、これを 受け取ってもらえませんか？
The charred screw.
それ、私がムーンライトブリッジで倒れた後に交換した部品の一つなんです。みつるさんに頼んで届けてもらいました。私、もうあの時とは違います。怖くない、諦めない。何度だって立ち上がってみせる。あなたの隣で戦い、あなたを守ってみせる。その証をあなたに持っていてほしくて、私のかけらです。人とつながって過ごすのが生きるっていうことなら、私誰よりもあなたとつながっていたい。いいえ、あなたとつながっていることが私にとっての生きるということ。これからも私の一番の大切はあなたのそばにいることです。
Igus has a genuine smile upon her face. Yay!
我は
何時は我。
ここに今こそ我永劫の究極なる力。
Yay! We've maxed all of the social links. We can now fuse Metatron, the attendant to the infinite.
実はもう一つお願いが。ちょうど首元のこのリボンの結び目あたりの奥に私の一番大切な部品が収められているんです。私という人格の源、精神中枢、パピヨンハート、非常に繊細でラボのクリーンルーム以外で露出させることは禁止されているんですが、それをあなたに触ってほしいんです。
She wants us to lick her papillion heart. Lewd.
手で直に触れたりしたら、多分あなたの遺伝情報が焼き付いてしまうでしょう。でもそうしてください。私、あなたと心を通わせたこと、この体にずっと残したいんです。ただの記憶なんかじゃなく、絶対に消せない方法で。
Igus is gazing at me intently. Gently hold her hand.
嬉しい。それじゃあ、心を直に触られるわけなので、おかしな声や言葉が漏れたらごめんなさい。
Say something odd or make unusual noises, huh?
手足の動力だけは万が一のために切りますから。じゃあ、リボンほどいてもらえますか？
They can't show that on television, chat. I'm sorry. It's a little too lewd. We're gonna activate her orgia mode.
It's almost time. It has been 10 years since Death awakened. And now finally, tomorrow is the promised day. Once we enter Tartarus tomorrow, we will not be able to leave. Are you ready?
The readiest. So, we have now finally gained the ability to make every persona in the game. Which means we gotta go to Tartarus. The day before the final day. We need to go make them personas.
So.
Ah, yes. There's a cat on floor 238, apparently. Got it. And let's see. Neko Shogun, get the hell out of here. Honestly, I can throw Beelzebub to the wolves as well for a bit. And I guess you can for now. Alright, let's start making some persona.
おやこれはあなたはすべてのコミュニティを見つけそれぞれに固い絆で結ばれているご様子多くの絆を手に入れたということは多くの仮面を使い分けたということどんな色にも染まることのできるあなたならもしや扱えるかもしれませんな無をこれをお持ちなさい
The colorless mask.
これによりあなたはとあるペルソナを召喚できるでしょう
A particular persona, you say?
さてどのようなペルソナを生み出すのやら楽しみにしておりますぞ
We can now fuse Orpheus Telos.
ご用件を伺います。どうぞご覧ください。
Ba 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 da da. Okay, first things first. Let me see who I need.
ゆっくり閲覧ください。
For Lakshmi. Wow, Lakshmi is very easy to make. Oh, I should have kept the Siegfried. Could have used him for it. Oh well, what can you do? So we could do Daisojo with Siegfried, Kikuri Hime and Suzaku. Yeah, that'll
そ
work.
のペルソナが気になりますか？こちらでよろしいです。それではこちらを。こちらでよろしいですか？それではこちらを。
合体するペルソ
少々。
Lakshmi, the Hindu goddess of beauty and good fortune, Vishnu's wife and Kama's mother. She is the goddess of love believed to have been born from an ocean of milk.
どちらを継承なさいますか？
強大な力を授かって
いよいよでございます。
I am Lakshmi. Stop drooling over my beauty already. Now let us dance a dance that will bless us with good fortune.
The sexy dance. Mabufudine. Soul Link, meh. Okay. Now, Lakshmi, we shall fuse with Quetzalcoatl.
これまでの歩みでございます。こちらでよろしいです。内なる力を。
どちらにいた
To create Michael. One of the 4 major archangels. He is at the top of the angelic hierarchy. He carries a long spear that can cut through anything, and his name means one who is like God.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
強大な力を授かっ楽しみでございますな。
I am Michael. I shall follow your pure and noble heart. My holy power is yours to wield. Hey, yo, motherfucker, I'm Michael. I'll follow your noble ass heart. Why would I want Maziodyne on you? Better than Divine Judgment. Divine Judgment's worthless. We got Archangel Wings. Also, he gets Heaven's Blade, which is a, this is a slightly better slash skill than Brave Blade, and by slightly better, I mean very slightly. And the only way to get it is to either have Michael or Uriel, or for a skill to mutate. That is to say that there is no way for you to pass this skill from one persona to the next. So if I were to fuse Michael with another persona, I couldn't give it Heaven's Blade. Essentially making Heaven's Blade worthless unless you specifically want to build Michael or Uriel. It's a really weird decision for them to have done it like that, but they did it like that.
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか楽しみですな。
Okay,
どうぞご
now...
覧ください。
Not much of a difference? No. So, Brave Blade's ability is... the square root of 650 power with a 20% crit rate. Whereas Heaven's Blade ability is the square root of 500 power and a 30% crit rate. Reminder, they use square root power for damage calculations, rather than the straight-up number. That's because the damage formula makes it so that the square root interacts differently than just having the straight number of what it would be. But if we were to use raw numbers, the square root of 650 is like 25, and the square root of 500 is like 22. So their damage difference is almost nothing at a base level, and Heaven's Blade gets a 10% higher crit chance, and that's essentially what you're getting with Heaven's Blade, is that 10% crit chance. But it is still a single hit move, it is still a single target move.
そのペルソナが気になりますか?
It is not that much more crit chance. At the end of the day, it's not that great. It's not worth the time. I'll say it's not worth the time to try and get a skill mutation to turn into it. Because the only skill mutations that can turn into it are rank 8 or 7, which are the highest ranked skills, so yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Alright, anyway, I gotta look at a couple of things. Okay, so Decarabia confused with Arahabaki.
こち
Yep,
こちら
alright.
でよろしいですか? 内なる力を。こちらを引き出すのです。内なる力を。
Alright, let's fuse these two to make Skaha!
見劣りするようですが。
A warrior woman of the land of shadows in Celtic lore, she taught the hero Cuchulainn the art of war and gave him the spear Gaebulge. Gaebulge!
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
強大な力を授かって生まれてまいりますな。強大な力を授かっては始めるといたしましょう。
I am Skaha. My power shall be yours from here on out. Come, let us strengthen your soul even more.
She's got some nice thighs on her. Auto Masuku. She gets a freeze boost, but... Meh, I say, on the freeze boost. So, the thing with Skaha is that the easiest way to build her based on the skill she learns Auto Masuku and Auto Mataru on her own. So generally, it's probably easiest to build her as just an auto buffer. You know, get on the field, get those buffs, then get off the field. So Matt on the freeze boost, Matt on the invig. Magarudine? Sure, turn into whatever you want. Maragidine it is. Okay, next we will be doing a special fusion. We shall make Metatron. Megatron. I mean Metatron. The greatest angel in Judeo-Christian legend, he is known as the voice of God or the angel of contracts. Despite his duty to maintain the world's order, he shows no mercy towards humanity. Fuck them kids, he says, when asked about humans. As for Metatron, personally, I don't tend to think he's that great. He's alright. But not that amazing. Sure, I got the money. Let's make him. Big Angel. I am Metatron. I, the voice of God, shall form a contract with you. With our power, we shall preserve the balance of this world. Hi, Gaius. Salvation is at hand. A light amp? Sure, you're good at dealing light damage now. Oh, I do need a contract angel wing for one of our ultimate equipments. So we'll have to make sure to level you up, Metatron. Let me double check who needs it. Igus needs it. Alright, so you will be staying in the party, friend. Alright, I need to make Hillel now.
よくお考えになるとよろしい。
これまでの歩みでございます。
Let's summon. Yeah, Futsunushi.
ゆっくりこちらを引き出すの内なる力を。あ、
And fuse him with Satan to make
こちらでよろ
Hillel.
しいのですか?
A fallen angel in Judeo-Christian lore whose name means morning star, primarily known for defying God, but also worshipped as a bringer of light to mankind. Naked angel. Yeah, Hillel is super duper good, and the reason is because of this skill right here, Morning Star. It is the strongest AoE almighty damage skill in the entire game, and I think Hillel is the only one that can have it. I don't know if it can be passed on or not. If it can be passed on, then that's pretty cool.
どちらを継承なさいますか?
Anyway, here, have Almighty Amp and Spellmaster. My name is Hillel, the fallen one who dwells deep within thine heart. This power of mine shall serve thee, whose soul burneth strong and bright. Is Hillel Latin? No, Hillel is actually Hebrew. And is one of the original names for, like, Lucifer. But then again, Lucifer, aka Satan, aka 17 other names, has a bunch of names. Look at that almighty boost. Looking almighty tasty, ain't it? So, if I were to do this... Oh, Morningstar can be inherited. I see. Boy, that's some information right there. Which means that I could give Morningstar to Satan, and then have Satan with both Morningstar and, Black Viper. So I'm gonna have to make a new Satan, level it up and everything. Six saggy tit Satan? I mean, what would your Satan look like? Now it is time to make Lucifer! A fallen angel and the lord of demons in Judeo-Christian lore. His pride led him to revolt against God, taking a third of the heavenly host with him. He now waits for a second chance to challenge God. So here's the thing, it really depends on the religion and or the interpretation of the religious stories for whether Satan and Lucifer are different entities. Like I said, it really does depend on who you ask, I guess. Because, it's easy enough to say Satan and Lucifer are just the same thing. And most people would believe it. Or you could say they're two different things and people would be like, oh, really? Huh. Anywho, we need this guy, and we need him to level up enough for him to drop his heart item so that we can get another ultimate item. Oh my god, that's expensive. It's a good thing we're rich.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
As for Lucifer, you can really kinda make him work with several different things. You can give him an almighty build and he'd be alright with it. You can give him any of the, elements. Well, maybe not any of them, but I think the four main elements, he learns the big stuff for them. You can make him a physical build and he's pretty good. Satan's Lucifer's flexible. The devil is flexible. But I'm not going for an almighty build for him, so... for now, that's fine. I am Lucifer, the bright morning star that rises in the darkness of lament. To thee who walketh the world of darkness, born from sinners' hearts, I shall obey this secret covenant and be thy strength. Oh yeah, let me just casually summon the devil. Look, he learns Inferno, the strongest single-target fire spell in the game. Guess we'll take it over like Debilitate. And take it over Brave Blade. Panta Ray, the strongest single-target wind in the game. Don't need it. Diamond Dust, the strongest single-target ice in the game. Oh, and ends with Resist Physical, which is a good skill. And the final thing for us to make, to finish the entire compendium, Orpheus Telos.
こちらでよろしいですか?
By bonding with many people, Orpheus was once again born from the sea of the soul. He has awakened to a power that holds infinite possibilities. And as you can see, Orpheus Telos straight up resists everything in the game. Everything. This is a very important persona for us. And if you're wondering why, it is because this is the best persona in the game to fight the ultimate fight by, like, a lot. Easily the best. Because he comes with all those resistances. And he also comes with Victory Cry, fully recover HP and SP after winning a battle, which is the strongest passive ability in the entire game. Fun fact, I looked up what the DLC persona can give you. I could have had Victory Cry really early in the game if I had the DLC persona and used those. But I have on purpose not used them because they are way too busted. Way too overpowered. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Alright, anywho. Oh, lots of money being spent. That's fine. We got lots of money. Boy, we have access to a lot, and we pass over 7 skills. 7 skills, huh? This means we can easily set up for a very powerful Orpheus Telos to exist. Now that being said, probably want to build this somewhat similar to what is good for facing against Elizabeth. She is the ultimate boss for us to fight. You know, the super secret boss. And if I want to do that, if I want to build him for Elizabeth, I would have to change a few things up in terms of skills that can be passed on. We're just gonna drop the spoiler now, huh? Well, yeah, because we're at the very, very, very end of the game. That being said, if they changed how Elizabeth fights, then I might actually have no freaking clue what to do against her. So I'm gonna just tell you guys how the fight works in original Persona 3. Right? So in original Persona 3, Elizabeth has, I believe it's 9 persona that she cycles between. It's either 8 or 9. I'm trying to think of them all for her pattern. So there's Cert, Jack Frost, Thor, Alice, Masakado, Cucullin, Metatron, and Neburos. And that's 8. Is there a 9th? Oh, right, of course, Pixie. Duh. Pixie, aka the Your Life Is Now Over persona. Anyway, fighting Elizabeth in original Persona 3 was kind of like solving a puzzle. I haven't looked anything up whatsoever, and I kind of don't plan to look anything up on what the fight with Elizabeth is going to be like here in Persona 3 Reload. I'm instead just going to kind of dive into it and figure it out. So, we'll see if she's going to follow a similar pattern. They probably change things up because they've changed things up for every single boss, and I can't imagine that they would leave Elizabeth exactly the same. And that's why I was thinking of whether or not I wanted to, right now, work on making sure I have an Orpheus Telos that is good for the fight. Because the Orpheus Telos build for that fight would be something like... So, Enduring Soul, so that you don't die. High Counter, because getting counter hits was pretty important. You would want Spellmaster, so you could cast a lot. Null Poison, because she tries to poison you, and poison is something you don't want to have to spend time to get rid of. Or, if not Null Poison, then have something equipped that can Null Poison. Concentrate with Black Viper for damage. Or alternatively, you could pick a single element to focus on as well. And any other passives to help with that single damage source that you're choosing. And you could also think of things like Unshaken Will as a passive possibility. Ali Dance is a possibility, although if you have the Equipment of Light, you can get Ali Dance. And Unshaken Will can be given by a piece of equipment as well. Unless you want Armor of Light for just resist magic and take very little damage, which is pretty good. So that was the general setup, right? That's why I'm wondering whether or not I should just do that. I have enough money that I can always make another Orpheus Telos, so it's fine. I can just put stuff together. Let's see. Hillel is part of this. That's good to know. Isn't there like a ribbon in the disco? Yeah, I did buy that and already have it in my on my person. All right, before I make Orpheus Telos, I think what I will be doing instead is prepping some stuff for Orpheus Telos. How much would it cost to make right now? 336k. We've got millions. This is fine. I should be more than fine on money. So I'll just make him for now. And complete the compendium. I want the compendium complete. I do like that the only thing he comes with is victory cry and everything else is just made from other stuff. Hence it is the persona of infinite possibilities, because you can carry so much over. From the sea of thy soul I cometh, master of strings, Orpheus Telos. Let us search for the answer to life's greatest question together. And straight to 96 with him. What the hell do you mean 99% completed? What did I miss? Where? Point to the thing I'm missing right now, Elizabeth. All personas. It's full. It's full. There's nothing missing. It's full, damn it. Re.
必要な素材は揃いましたかな？合体するペルソナをお選びください。
Okay, so I need Metatron and Hillel to level up a bit. So let's summon those two. Oh?
You appear to be harboring new potential. The personas you have acquired are resonating with one another, elevating you to greater heights.
Oh? Oh, it's Armageddon! Oh no. The I win button. Does it still do ridiculous damage? Here, let me take a look. Skill list, Armageddon. Yep. Armageddon is still the I win button. So it says here, ultimate almighty damage to all foes, but reduces a user's HP and SP to 1. Would you care to hazard a guess at how much that ultimate damage is? Five. Well, you're almost there. It is the square root of 9999 power, which is the highest hitting damage in the game by 8,999. The next closest is square root of 1,000. So essentially that means that is about 100 as a raw number, whereas square root of 1,000, which is the next highest, is about 30 something, 32, 31, something like that. So yeah, that's big damage. Anyway, I would like almighty boost from Hallel. I need Metatron to give me that wing. I need Lucifer to give me that wing. I need Skaha to give me that silk. And them thighs, I mean, So we've got some, leveling to do. Got some growth cards to throw around. Alright, anywho, for anyone watching VOD, this is where the VOD cuts off, and I farm those levels and get those items and all that good stuff. Look forward to, we'll probably split this into another VOD, one more stream, where we will finish the game. In the meantime, I got some farming and leveling to do, and some personas to put together. So, catch you next time, VOD viewers.